Hello everybody, this is Mruberduck bringing you another Minecraft video. Today it is a bit more redstone and I have something really quite amazing for you today. So let's begin the showcase, shall we? So you may already be able to tell what this is, and yes, it's another 3x3 piston door. And I'm sorry, I know there are loads of these on my channel, but this one really does deserve a video. So if you're interested in the exact dimensions of this thing, it is 7 wide, 8 tall, and 2 deep, and that is just crazy. By 3x3 standards, that is absolutely tiny. Now you're probably all going, oh come on, show us the opening and closing. So yeah, your wishes have been granted. Here we go, there's the closing. And you have to wait for this torch to burn out, and then a bit afterwards, because it does use a burning out torch. It's not that bad, considering it uses a torch just flickering on and off, but it's not that quick, and that can happen. It's not perfect by any means. So the reason I thought this deserved a video when there are so many 2x7x9 designs out there is because, to my knowledge, this is the first 2x7x8 3x3 piston door ever made. It is completely seamless. You can carry on this wall as far as you like, and it's just generally a really cool design, apart from this burning out torch, obviously, but there we go. Now I'm going to do a tutorial on this door, but you may be wondering, why should I build this when there are smaller designs out there, i.e. the one wide ones that have got down to like 86 blocks, and this is 112? Well, the reason is, in your survival world, you won't want to be digging out that much space underground, and you'll want it just to slot in, because this might be on a multi-floored building. You might have a room just here where that's the ceiling, and you don't have that much space to work with. If that's the case, then this is the perfect door for you, because when are you ever gonna have a door that needs to fit in a one wide space in your base? So if you're building this in your survival world, you're gonna want to know where the floor has to be for all your redstone, and yeah, the floor is like that. Your door will be here. The floor of your door will be there, and the redstone will go on this. You don't have to dig anything out below that, so that's just really great for your survival world. So now just start off by placing the basic frame. I'm going to try and go slowly, because I know in tutorials I usually just go off really fast, and none of you can keep up with me, so I will try and do it slowly. You're going to want your piston set up like so, and then one up here. 2 down, 3 down here, like that, and you're gonna need 1 there, and it's also helpful just to put 1 there, because you're gonna be needing that. So that's the basic layout for your 3x3 door. So before we go any further, I'm just gonna tell you that this door will be color coded. The red circuit will be the closing circuit for the bottom. The purple circuit will be closing circuit and opening circuit for the rest of the pistons, and the yellow circuit will be the double extender to grab the middle block. So yeah, with that in mind, let's begin. Now you're going to want to start by digging out that block, replacing it with wool. You don't have to do that yourself, but I am going to, just for ease, and put dust on top of it, so that's at a diagonal to this top piston. Then you're going to need to place a block there, torch on the side of that block here, and then what I like to do is just, for the moment, place your lever and power it. Now you'll realise why in a second. Place his torch on there. That's the reason I like to power it, because otherwise it just pushes blocks all over the place, and it's really quite confusing just to put back in place. So there we go, that's the closing circuit. It's as simple as that. So moving on to the purple circuit, what you need to do is place a torch on that block and just replace it if you want. Block on there with dust, and then you're going to bring all this wool up here, just in an arc like that. It's kind of a rainbow shape. Yeah. Then come up here, blocks like that, and also like that. And then 1 repeater either on that side or that side, it doesn't matter. I'll put mine there just for ease, and I had a bit of a lag spike there, sorry about that. But then you're going to need to go down and place an activated rail there, and yeah, there's your purple circuit. So if we flick this lever now, you see the whole door closes and most of it opens. So yeah, the only thing annoying is that top piston. If you're really bothered, you can just place a dust there, and that will make it much more in sync. That was a bit of lag there. And there you go. That will make it better, but just for compactness, I'm going to place that repeater there. So now moving on to the yellow circuit, and indeed the hardest circuit. For this, it's a bit tricky. It uses a torch burning out. If you don't know, if you do this, put a torch like that, and then a block on top so it powers the dust that is on that block, you'll get this flickering effect. And what you can do is place a piston there or something, and every time this torch gets an update, it will start flickering. There we go. Flickering, and then flickering. And that's the principle this door works off. Let me just get rid of those. It bugs me. Yeah, that's the principle this door works off. I'm actually just going to replace that with the yellow wool. That isn't actually necessary part of the purple circuit, so sorry about that. But what you're going to want to do is place a torch on that block so it's powering the activator rail. Dust on that block, and then it will flicker, and that is a good sign. Okay, so start by placing dust on that block, and then a 3-tick repeater on that block there. And that will go into your floor, that will power it, and that will all be fine if we just do that. You can see it grabs the block up there. Now we just need to add another part of the circuit, a very small part, just to get it to work properly. So you need to replace that with wool, and then a block the repeater is facing into. And if you look now, when we break this block, it will extend and retract very nicely. So yeah, that's actually your whole door. You just have to wait for that circuit to stop bugging out. Retract, and there we go. Your door is complete. So if you are indeed building this in your survival world, you may be wondering about inputs. Now, as far as that goes, you basically need to power it. You can either power it there, like so, or down there. But what you can't do is redirect this redstone. So let me just get a new color of wool. Let's do green. So what you need to do is as follows. Well, the way I like to do it, put a repeater into that block, and then very simply just a dust there, and basically that's it. You can just bring it out, and then your lever is a good distance, good distance from the door. Yeah, let me just fill that in. There we go. You can either put your lever there or there. That was a mistake. So you can put it there. You have to remember to wait a bit after it's closed. You can't spam it or else it will break. But there we go. You see the input works. And there we go. Now we can just do this. Pew. Opens up the door. We can run through. And then we can close it off behind us. And it's all very nice. So with that, I'm going to end off the video. I've been Mruberduck. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time with another awesome creation. If you've liked, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Peace.